Hello, and welcome to day 17 of 30 days of KineScentials. We're already in week 3 of our journey together, and this week our theme is feeling into flow. Today our movement is wave forward and wave reverse, and the oil that we're pairing with that is wild orange, and the point that we're placing wild orange on is P8 or pericardium 8. The wave movement takes 2 moves that we learned last week, the arch and the curl, and uses it kind of like building blocks or vocabulary or point of departure to then bring those, bring that into flow. So since we have this as common vocabulary, let's jump right into to learning the movement together. Come into the uprightness of your spine. Elevate and then contour your spine as though there's that big imaginary ball behind you. And don't leave out the neck and head. Make sure they're supported as part of the trajectory of your spine. And then we keep that shape of the spine as we let it pour forward. So as you come forward, your heart shines forward and up while your tail reaches back and up through your legs like a happy cat. Without losing that forward reach intention, start to curl your tail like a bad dog tail through your legs and let that unravel the arch out of your spine into a curl by the time your shoulders are over your hips. And then you base through crown, unravel out of your curl to expand and open into your arch once again. So it's forward. Keep the forward intention as you ripple through the spine. The ripple gradually comes into a curl that ends up at balanced curl, shoulders over hips, and you unravel through upright. Open into your arch once more. That's forward, ripple, curl, elevate, and let's stay in the uprightness for a moment. So again, we're using the arch, the balanced arch, and the balanced curl as our building blocks, point of departure. And so in the wave movement, we're never really stopping in either of those positions. It's like we're leaving the shadow of the arch behind, and then when we come back, we inhabit the shadow of the arch just for a breath, just for a moment as we pass through it. Because there is no stopping, because this becomes a continuous or a continuum. And what's lovely about this when we start to move with this kind of continuousness is we want to get past the idea of perfecting positions or right and wrong, and we want to start to hone our innate intuition and intelligence. Flow can be such a great teacher. So the oil that we're pairing with this is wild orange. Grab that beautiful wild orange, and this is such a perfect pairing. Wild orange has such a spontaneous and curious and uplifting aspect to it, so it really supports the idea that I just was mentioning. Oh, excuse me, nose itch. And it has a beautiful this marriage of sweet and citrusy just lends itself to this circular, infinite, happy, round type of movement. Like I said, wild orange. We always talk about wild orange as a mood modulator. It can be so uplifting and outwardly radiating, while at the same time having a kind of gathering, recalibrating, and relaxing effect for the nervous system. It's called the Innocent Harmonizer for a reason. It harmonizes our body and our psyche and our soul. Okay, so the point that we're applying that wild orange to is pericardium 8, and pericardium 8 resides in our palm. And perhaps a little known fact, mayhaps, when we think of the energy centers or the chakras of our body, we tend to think of the ones that lie up and down along our spine. But we have other peripheral chakras or energy centers, and one of the minor chakras reside in the palm of our hands, corresponding to where P8 is. If you locate the kind of the root of the ring finger, or this finger, the pointer and the ring finger, kind of in between those two is the P8 point. Also, where the ring finger lands when you make a fist is another way to find it. And when you find it, you'll also just maybe, I don't know if you can see that or not, there's this just kind of buoyant quality when it receives your touch. So P8 is a very powerful and potent spot used for many things. It's good for easing anxiety, calming the spirit. It can clear inflammation. It can resolve fatigue. And it's just generally turned to for connection, clarity, and renewal. So let's go ahead and get into some of that wild orange on P8 goodness. So go ahead and drop one drop in your hand. Leave the bottle open. Place that hand and lay it on the other, and just let your thumb gently alight onto that point. Let your arms hang comfortably, your spine reside in its natural, easy uprightness, and let your attention come inward as you listen. When you're ready, take another drop in the other hand. Just a little. Lay that hand on the other and let your thumb alight onto your P8 point. And then bring those 2 points together. Create a little sense of suction, and then rub, creating friction, heat, and then let the hands come to stillness, and ever so gently pull the soles of your hands apart and just notice that buzzing, humming ball of energy between your hands. And then as you breathe, allow your hands to breathe as well. And just, they may rotate on one another. Letting that energy expand between your hands and inside your body as well. Lift the elbows more this time. Free the lungs, free the ribs. And then this time let the arms come a little higher, and then just move, swaying forward and back a little bit. And feel like you're just enveloping, like you're circulating wind above you. Like the wild orange can just envelop around you. This time, gather those arms up and up and up. And back down, over and through you. And as the arms descend, take that uprightness of your spine, expand, open into your arch, and wave forward. Ripple, curl, sequence up, expand, and forward. Imagine you're underwater and just become aware. Expand your awareness and curiosity as though the texture of your body touching the texture of your water can inform the movement. Forward, ripple. This time as you curl, suspend and change direction, dive. Scoop, pass through the arch, narrow, lift up and over and dive. Scoop, carving the arch, lift and dive. Scoop, arch, up and dive. Scoop, suspending in the arch, go forward again, little faster, forward, ripple, curl, suspend, dive, carve, scoop, arch, suspend, and forward. Really find those authentic moments of suspension and dive. Go for the ride. Arch and suspend, last time, forward, ripple, curl, suspend, and dive. Scoop, staying in the arch, suspending, suspending, suspending. Float your spine into your uprightness. Feel light on your sits bones. And then softening and descending. And lovely. Thank you so much for joining day 17 with waves, wild orange, and pericardium 8. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow.